My voice didn't break, I just forgot to mute. Thank you for the reminder, though. Oh, I'm dumb some nights, but that's okay. That means I've been talking to myself for the last hour and a half. But that's fine, no one's come to say anything, so... You're my first joiner for the night, other than someone trying to troll me. Dumb? Right here. This place. Like, right around this location. Somewhere here, too. But, you know. Drones. Drones is what I'm going to be cooking up next. I have drones to cook up. Just a couple. You don't see it? Well, you know, it takes one to know one, so I think you should, you know, count your blessings that you don't recognize the dumb when you see it. Because that means that you're not, and that's a good thing. Yeah, I have way too many drones. I have 1727 drones here. I have 86, 61, 944, 107, 515, 174, and a whole bunch more, and then a whole bunch more. Oh no, I'm terrible with names. I'm absolutely atrocious with names, and I feel bad about it because I know people coming to streams like this are expecting interaction, and I have a really hard time, like, remembering anything. So, I mean, regulars enough, like yourself, I'll remember some details, but I will not remember a lot of things. So if someone comes like once a week, I won't remember it, and I'll feel really terrible about it. Alright. Drones. Drones are all the same. I am not counting, which is probably a problem. So, let's see. Let's do this. So this plus this is 10, 20, 23. Does that actually exist? And does it work? Because if that's the case, then gimme. So that's 23. And then this is going to make 46. No, I can't avoid stairs. You know those stairs that you told me to widen? I'm pretty sure that was you. Now I can't like avoid falling in them because it's wider than I'm remembering. 46. I also can't get down. I just can't navigate, I think, is the main problem. I just can't navigate. 46. Brain. 18. 18 is what I need. That should do it. 46 and 18 is 64, right? Like, pretty sure that's right? Alright, let's cook up some drones. You're just starting to see it. Well, good to know that I'm not entirely crazy and that I do recognize the dumb. Cooking up all of the drones. I've been meaning to have a use for these drones forever, and now that I need modus, they are the modus operandi? Haha! Language puns. Oh dear. Okay, so you guys are actually done. I think my attempts at navigating the stairs repeatedly and failing every single time might count. I'm not positive, but it might count. I do have some modus here. Potentia. Where's my Potentia at? Potentia. Yeah, I can bottle the rest of that. Also that. That is also very possible. And likely. Maybe I'll save that for when I need it. Really trying to figure out my Essentia storage and transportation system, but I'm just not getting anywhere yet. Bees. Bees for everyone. Is that a sex reference, or are you just talking about tripping over the bed? Like, I've done that myself. Because both of those things are entirely possible when you say in the bedroom. Both. Fair enough. Bees. Finish cooking up my preciouses. Ooh, that's the worst. Okay, so that's 62, almost ready to go to the next round. Yeah, twice in one night, that's pretty rough. I can't say I've done much better, but I can't think of any examples offhand, so I think you win that round. Not that that's a round you want to be winning, but you win anyway! Hey, Relegio, if that's your real name. You did that exact same copy and paste to me the other night, and you did not actually subscribe to me, so you're full of shit, sir. Let's do that. There you go. There's your sign. You win. More bees into the fire. You're welcome. If I was more prepared, your sign would be more fancy, but I was not more prepared. Those are the only signs I had on me. Because we do have these fancy signs, and those can be made to look really snazzy. Okay, bees, are you done cooking yet? You're almost done cooking. Crucible of Souls. You take an alchemical furnace, a crucible, an arcane alembic, some other crap, and a whole bunch of crap. Okay. That's not too terrible. So I need 2 crucibles. Alright. That? No. I can never remember what this damn thing is called. Cauldron! Haha! I knew I'd get it eventually. My word play is allowing me to remember things, and that's terrible. Oh dear. I know that feel though. I've had glasses since I was 7, so I have broken many a pair. I had one break by simply falling off of my head and landing a little bit too hard on the ground. I've caught a ball to the face. Yeah. Let's see. Falling to the ground, ball to the face. I had my head slammed in a locker once. That bent them slightly, but I unbent those pretty quick. I've gotten really good at unbending them. I used to have the plastic kind that would like snap, and I broke those way too often, so I had to get the metal kind that I could kind of sort of bend back myself. That's been actually quite a bit helpful, since I can fix them myself to some extent. Alright, I need blocks furnace. 7? Yes, 7. And then furnace. Let's go raid downstairs, because I have a furnace down there that I've never used. Or that I haven't used in a very long time. Not that I'm hurting for cobblestone, mind you, but, you know. Yeah, got what I need there. Yeah, that's about right. I managed to go, God, what was it, 7 years on my last pair? I have no idea how I did it, but they were in pretty rough shape by the end. I really shouldn't have gone that long, but... Alright, let's pull that out. So I've got my arcane furnace, I've got my crucible, flesh, bone, tear, soul sand. And I've got an alembic up here I can steal. Flesh, bone, soul sand, gas tier, and alembic crucible. Okay. So then I need to cook up this crap. So that crap I have in spades, or at least some of it. I've got that. So let's see. Let's put the stuff in there. That's 6. Soul sand, bone, tear, flesh, crucible, alembic, and alchemical furnace, like so. Control blue light? What sort of magic glasses are you referring to? I haven't heard of such a thing. I need fames, I've got spiritus, I've got mortis. So spiritus. Let's put these in the right place. So spiritus, mortis, Alright, so Spiritus Mortis. Did I make Exanimus? I did not. That's right, because I didn't have enough skulls to cook. Could cook some gas tiers. I don't need any of this. Fames. What can I get fames from? Melon's the simplest, with no excess. Yeah, let's do melon. Simplest with no excess. Boltus can go there. That can go there. I have another place for you, so you can go over there. Interesting. Like none? Or does it just dull it? Because, like, I could see not letting any blue light from electronic sources being a little bit sketchy and looking really funny. But I do know that there are some studies about that stuff harming your eyes, so I can see there being some need for blocking some of it out. And is that controllable? Like, is there a way to turn that off in any sense? Like, does it adjust to the quantity of blue or anything like that? Because I can't imagine not being able to see my colors appropriately. Like, that's actually important to me. Hello, Curdled Frog. I love the name. How are you doing tonight? I don't have enough of any of these things. I could make skeleton skulls, can't I? I can make skeleton skulls. Why am I not making skeleton skulls? I has a dumb tonight, again. So, 16... That'll do. 1, 2, 3... Fames is still cooking, but almost done. Yeah, I had a friend at work who had a pair of specialized sunglasses that do the same thing that he would actually wear in the office, and we'd give him crap for it, totally jokingly, because we knew exactly what the purpose was and why it was there, but we'd still give him crap for it anyway. But yeah, that if you can get him in glasses and you know you're going to need them regularly, sure, but I can't personally see a desire to do that all of the time. So I've got my Exanimus coming from skulls coming up soon here, as soon as I put these down. And let's see, I've got that. Tellum I don't have yet. Stone sword might be an option. Stone swords. Wasn't counting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 will do. You're going to be cooking for a little while, though. I really should switch out for the elementum at this point. Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's purely up to you. I personally wouldn't do it, even though I do electronic devices 24/7, basically. But yeah, I can see a need for it. I think personally, what I would do, if I were to even be concerned about that, which I'm not. My eyes are shit. They're gonna always be shit. And I'm not gonna be able to do too terribly much to fix that. But if I were to do that, I would probably get like a clip-on, because you know they have clip-on sunglasses that you could get, and I can almost guarantee that they have something like that. The blue restriction in the clip-on form. That would be my preference, if at all possible, because I wouldn't want that 24/7. Because I've seen the world through those glasses, and it does look drastically different. White isn't white. Purple doesn't look purple. Green doesn't look green. So to me, I like colors. I like the way things look. So that would be a very important thing to me, and I wouldn't be able to trade that off. At least not all of the time. This stuff takes forever. Alright, where's my purd? Full, okay. My Terra does not have enough room left in it. 3 more jars it is. Really do like Alimentum though, so I might have to automate the creation of that stuff. Almost out of Jar Jar labels. We are done. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Jar Jar Jar. And let's cook up some of these things. I think what I might need to do is go into more proper automation. Like, you know, all of this crap I've done over here, I'm not taking that same mentality over into Magic. And I think that's my current downfall, is that I'm treating this like a manual work when I really shouldn't be. And I don't know why the mentality switch, but it's definitely happening for me. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's cook up the rest of these. Okay. So give me a chest. Give me a transporter pipe. I can put you there and you there. That'll help a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, 64, 32 is good. So you're all done. I need more labels. Don't have more paper. Label, label, label. Alright. So I've got my Tellum. And I've got my Exanimus. Anything I'm missing? I'm missing Vinculum. And Vinculum is in some weird things. Amber might be a good answer because I do need some of that glass stuff too. Well, let's do Amber. Alright. Spiritus, I need that. I missed. Alright, so are those the three things that I need? Modus, Spiritus, and Humanus. Modus, Spiritus, Humanus, and Hay Bale. Okay, good. So you three can go over here. And then I need hay bales. Don't know how many I need. That's pretty good. I might actually have to give that a shot. You mind sending me a link? Oh wait, hold on. I need to tell Scotty not to be a dick about you. How do I tell Scotty not to be a dick? What is the format for that? Is it permit username or... Yeah. Do the thing! Hooray! Nice. Yeah, pretty highly rated considering the number of people who bought it, so might have to give that a shot. Man, I haven't had clip-on since the early 90s. Added to browsing. Now I will watch that for later. Hooray! Did you happen to click on the link that ScottyBot sent when you were given permission? I'm amused. Alright, make me straw golems, and as many as you can afford. I know, I love it. And the weird thing is that that didn't show up as a link in Discord. Because I've got all my chat going to Discord, and the link that you sent is showing up as a clickable link, but the one that ScottyBot sent is not. And that's fascinating to me. Ooh, straw golems. Alright. Alright, so straw golems can be turned off. Off, yes. And I will take back my toys. And I will save those for another day. Because I have enough straw golems to last me a while, I think. There's another thing that's supposed to help. Let me see if I can find it. But it's a thing that it's just a program that you install, and it automatically adjusts all of the light coming out of your monitor based on the time of day. So as it gets darker, it adjusts it to a more night-friendly color scheme. And I've heard people swear by that as well. I haven't used it myself, but I've seen the results of it. And it looked like it could potentially be useful. Let's see. Flux is the name of it. And I can't swear by this at all, but feel free to read up on that and see if that might help at all as well. The weirdest thing is I remembered the name was Flux, but I thought I was going crazy because I didn't expect that I would actually remember that. So I'm proud of myself, I guess. So you're gone. You're gone. That was weird lag. I'm not supposed to have block lag on my own PC, but whatever. Do 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 do. All right. So the last thing I needed was vinculum. And I was going to do amber for that, so I need 2 more jars and 32 amber. 2 more jars. 32 amber. Make me 10 more, please. Be my vinculum. That's going to take a little while, so let's go back to all of my multitasking. Let's go with reactor frames. Make me one of those, please. So yeah, every single one of these requires reactor frames. That's good. Now I just need to check to see if it's a crafting requirement or just a have requirement. Those are 2 very different things. These are crafting tasks. Damn it. Okay. That means that I'm going to need to craft the components and then craft them by hand rather than auto-craft them. Okay, I suppose. But before I do that, I need to do the ones before that. So, fusion reactor. These are also crafting tasks. So, 7 solar neutron activators. And that requires a whole bunch of crap, including HDPE sheets that I haven't done yet. Okay. Sigh. So make me 7 steel casings, please. A few. Oh, alright. I had all the stuff for that. Make sure I have alloys and elite control circuits. I do not. So make me... How many do I need? I need 14, so let's do more than that. And then make me a bunch of that. Make me a bunch of that. Okay, so those crafting tasks will take a little while. So, HDPE sheets. An enrichment chamber. PRC. I need liquid ethylene. Oh, I hated that part. Alright. So, I need rotary condensator. And I need another PRC. Pressurized reaction chamber. I have almost nothing required to make that. Okay. Enrichment chamber. I have more needed for that, so I need basic control circuits. And is that an iron chip? Yeah, okay. Some... Huzzah! A new mattress! That's always exciting. 2 of these, please. Make me things faster, please. My patience wears thin fast over here. What's the hang-up? Ooh, I haven't tried the gels. I've had a memory foam for like a decade now, and it's pretty great. What are we waiting on? Oh, we're waiting on those. Yeah, that's right. I never made a bunch of those. That's unfortunate, because those are definitely slow. Wish there was a way to speed these machines up, but there isn't. And the absolute worst part is that forestry, as a whole, has a method for upgrading their machines. You use the whatchamacallit thing. You use the soldering iron to put together an intricate circuit socketed for speed boost. Great, it's got a mechanic for that. But only like 2 machines out of the entire batch can actually accept the circuit, making the entire method worthless. It's just completely pointless. So that's very frustrating, because I want to speed these up. But it doesn't have the ability to. Okay, let's see. We are still making those circuits. So we're getting there. And since that's going to take a while, let's go back. Let's put this downstairs where it's going to be. There-ish. Yeah, that'll be awesome. I definitely had a night and day experience, I guess, with the memory foam that I ended up getting. It was definitely a remarkable difference. So I'm hit or miss with pillows, unfortunately. My neck's got some serious issues from an accident long ago, so pillows for me are not always the greatest things in the world. But I have liked them in the past. Alright, so let's recheck. Crucible, Mortis, Spiritus. Got them in the wrong order, but I've got them. Fames and Vinculum, Fames, Vinculum, and Exanimus and Tellum, Exanimus and Tellum. And I've got all of my components on the altar here. Alright, let me grab some cobble. And hope this works. Always nervous when I do these. Okay, you're pulling the mortise from over there, but that's fine, whatever. I don't care. I don't care where you get it from, as long as you get it. Really shouldn't be complacent enough to be grabbing a drink during this, but oh well. I have lucked out so far with all of my altar things. I have only had one very minor mishap so far. But that is also stemming from me being overly cautious and overly stabilizing my altar prior to doing anything too difficult, because it has been a challenge for me in the past. You're pulling from the weirdest of places, but whatever. So you're pulling all of the materials needed. All's good so far. Yes, the caps, and all that ended up happening was, okay, so when I was drunk, whole different problem. Whole different problem. I wasn't counting, I wasn't verifying that I actually had what I needed, so I was starting the job without actually having everything. But, when I wasn't drunk, yes, I think it was just the caps, and I had one of the things get knocked off of the altar. So it wasn't a horrible thing in the world. But yeah, when I was drunk, all bets off. It just was a terrible mess. I should not do that again. Alright, so I've got my Crucible of Souls. I literally don't know how to use this. I feel like I should learn, because I think it might help. Because this is getting Essentia directly from mobs. And I feel like that might be handy. But I don't know how it works. Drunk magic is terrible magic. But yeah, this thing does not tell you how to use it. It really just says it kills creatures, the final blow gives the life force, turning it into Essentia. It doesn't say what type of Essentia. It says it does come at the cost of the loot the creature would drop. So I don't know if the Essentia that you're going to get is related to the loot, or if it's only related to what you can scan out of the mob itself. It doesn't say what its range is, like how far out can it kill creatures. I have no idea. So I think I might just have to put it down and see what happens. I don't know. It says keep your pets at a safe distance, but it doesn't tell you what the distance is. Magical golems should be ignored, so that shouldn't be a problem. So, question mark? So I might have to fiddle with that later, but I've got it now. And the other one I don't know how to use is the alchemical boiler, which is supposed to be able to boil down liquids, but I may have mentioned before, there's nothing good that you can get from liquids. You've got water that gives you aqua, and you've got lava that gives you ignis. That's it. Like, as far as I'm aware, those are the only two things that you can get from liquids. So, I don't know. Seems kind of pointless to me. Alright, so I've got that done, which gives me more Essentia and more treasure. Aurum is good. Doot, 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 doot. Do I have anything in here I need to worry about? No, okay. I never scanned a taint tendril. I should do that. That's good. Oh, poo. Good. Those give research. I was hoping they would. They give more research information. Alright. And this potion can go here, maybe? Nah, that's too consistent with the other side. So how about this? That's a little better. Try to make it look random. Try to make it look a little bit random and scattered, just to give a little bit of variety. Alright, what's the other thing? That's not the right book. This is the right book. The other thing is the Sinister Node. Okay. I still don't get the purpose of this. Like, I've read it multiple times. It just says something along the lines of, sinister nodes might be useful. That's essentially all it says. So, I don't know. Shrug? But it wants me to make one, so... sinister node in a jar. And that's a high instability, Exanimus, Mortis, and Tenebrae. Do I have Tenebrae? I'm pretty sure I have some. Yeah, I've got Tenebrae. I've got Mortis, and I've got Exanimus. No, gimme. So, totems and tiles. Totems and tiles alternating. And then I need a brain in a jar. Did I ever make my sinister lodestone? I don't believe I did. So I need Alienus, Aurum, Census, and Tenebrae. Census? Did I do that? I thought I might have. But I don't see it at a glance here. Ah, I ended up taking it out of a jar. Okay. So I need to put that back in a jar. Might as well label that while I'm at it. Alright. So census I have, Tenebrae I have. So I have 8 Tenebrae here. And the other requirement is 16. So I need a total of 24. I do technically have it. So assuming nothing goes wrong, I've got enough. Big assumption, but still. Census, Tenebrae, Aurum, Alienus. Aurum, Alienus, Tenebrae, Census. Okay. And then same. Okay. So I need order, entropy, flint. Damn it! I don't have the knowledge fragments. That's right. How do you get knowledge fragments? The only way that I'm aware of is dungeon loot, so I pretty much am going to be forced to do bees again. I don't wanna. I really don't want to do bees again, but it's kind of looking like I'll have to. Alright, so you can get them from Scholarly or Savant. Savant has the higher percentage, which means it's probably... Yes, it's a higher breed. Okay. So Scholarly, where do you come from? Arcane. Yeah, I don't want bees. Mysterious and Esoteric. Cultivated and Eldritch. And mystical and cultivated. Okay. Mystical, I'm pretty sure, is a base bee, which it is. So, mystical and cultivated, I guess? I need to write some of this down somewhere. Pupil is... Ooh, monastic. Vaguely remember them being hard to get. Arcane is back to... Esoteric was Cultivated and Eldritch. So these are the 4 starting magical bees, so I can stop there. Cultivated, I know how to do. Mysterious. Eldritch and Esoteric. Okay. So I know how to do Eldritch and Esoteric. Okay. Monastic is a bee I don't have access to, and I think the only way to get Monastic is trading with a villager. So I'm actually going to need to make villagers and hope that I get a... Okay, so I have to hope that I get bee villagers, and I have to hope that one of them happens to have Monastic for sale. So that's fun. Yeah, that's a task for another week. Sure as hell not going to do that tonight or this week. Why did you never craft my circuits? Why did you fail? I know I was screwing with that before. Did I screw with it too much and break it? I think I screwed with it too much and broke it. It's up here. Input. Input, output, eject. Input, output, eject. Got the carbon. Input, output, eject. They've all got channels. They've got power. Why no worky? Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Yeah, I was screwing with that before, and I know I messed up the recipe. I thought I had corrected it, but apparently I did not. So, you... make it down here. It's easier. PRC, gimme. It didn't like the gas tanks or the other tank. Crushing factory, you can go away. Alright. HDPE. I will need enrichment chamber. I do not have an enriching chamber over here. Okay. Can I afford to just put the enriching chamber recipe over here? I think I can. Yeah, I can do that. So once I get my pellets, I can do that. Pellets are PRC, substrate, oxygen, liquid ethylene. That's RF, gas, fluid, item. I need all of those things. Okay. That means this is going to be wonderful. Alright, so what is where? You are hydrogen. Where's my oxygen? Am I just venting all of my oxygen? I think I am. I'm venting all of my oxygen. Okay. Probably be easier at this point just to have another chamber. Not going to be easy to get what I want out of this mess. Because if I... Which direction is this thing even facing? How do I keep climbing up and up? Stop it. So if hydrogen's coming out of here, that means that oxygen should be coming out of here. But if I move this... I can do this. I can do this. Give me a glass cover. So if I glass cover this here, then I can wire up and over. And then I can remove this. Now that might need to go up a couple steps, which will be fine. Yeah, give me more of those. Give me more of you. So if I get rid of that, and I go up a little bit, like the whole way, because why not? That means that I can take gas from here. Let me dump excess. Yeah, that'll do. Because that will then let this fill up with oxygen and then make sure this tank stays full. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah, because oxygen's coming there. Okay. So I need to cut off the input there. This is going to be the most clusterfucky of cables ever, and it's going to be amazing. And by amazing, I mean terrible to behold. So, direction this way, I suspect. And in fact, I could probably put it one more in, but then I won't be able to get wires over there. Let me tap in here. Yeah, that'll be good. Then I can tap this direction. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So you... I am pretty sure that will work. That way. Yeah, liquid. That's what I want. So liquid ethylene is now coming out of this hole right here. And then I can do that there. So I want fluids yellow. And then you can't auto eject. Well, that's obnoxious. Okay, fine. Be that way. Fine. Fine. Fine then. Alright, so you can go here. Fluids yellow. Mad science is causing havoc. Alright, so red item in there. Gas red in there. Okay. Getting it. I need more gas tubes. No. Did I never autocraft gas? I never autocrafted gas. Gosh, dag nabbit. To the autocraftorium. Alright. Gas tube. Autocraft. And give me a batch for autocraft purposes. Next. Autocraft. And give me a batch for autocraft purposes. Etc. Do the same thing. Una mas. And also that. Hooray! Where shall you go? Sure, right here. Right here shall do. All right. Let's do one more. There we go. So for items, I will need another cover. And that cover can go here. Because this needs to go here, 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 and here. Okay. Problem. I can't reach that to configure it. So here goes a hole in the ground. Standing in said hole in the ground is tricky. Alright. Or as Three Dog says on the Wasteland, Huzzah! I can't even reach that, okay. There, that's a little better. That's not working, is it? Oh, it's working so fast I didn't even see it happen. Okay. I will accept that. Alright, so just to make sure I've got my sides right. Don't need that. Fluid can come there. Gas can come in top. Okay. So this is gas. This is fluid. And I could not set you to auto-eject the fluid. So I'm going to have to manually configure that. Like so. Okay, so you've got liquid ethylene. You're good now. And then I need to get my gas from over here. So you can go up one and over some. Going to need a little bit more. You are gases, give me more. Most jankiest wiring ever. But it works. Because the other janky wiring is going to have to come in here. And that's amazing, because that's going to have to go here, and like so. Oh, Bart would have a heart attack. No, Blade would have a heart attack. Bart would just laugh at me. Oh, God. Now. Really? Bart has said that he fully approves of this mess up here. Like, Bart fully approves of this mess. So I think Bart would be okay with it. Blade would definitely have a heart attack. And Blade has yet to see this, by the way. So I think Blade would freak the ever-loving crap out. I should convince him to stop streaming one night and come visit. Alright. I could upgrade this, but I don't think I need that much HDPE. Alright, so what I need to do next is output that and connect it to the network. Let's see, I've got plenty of channels to go here. So how's about... I want it to stop auto-producing at some point or another. Like, I don't want it to go forever. So it needs to have an output that's going to stop at some point. And the only way I can think to do that is fill up a drawer and then hook up the drawer to the network. I could put a drawer over here. And that's already hooked to the network. And then... Is there? There. And if you say my glasses, I'm on to you. Alright, let me make a regular old drawer. The funny part is my first thought to look at my nose was to look over at my camera over here, which I can't see my nose when I go look over there because my camera's over here, and that I can't see my nose when I do that. So my first thought was complete idiocy, and therefore continuously proving my dumb for the night. I am amazing tonight. Let's see. I want redwood. Aw, thank you. Alright, so HDPE, drawer, HDPE. I need to grab my key. That's right, I put it upstairs. Why did I do this to myself? I thought, you know, I'll put all of my tools on the shelf, it'll look pretty, and then I go and try to use them, and none of them are where I want them to be, and they're so far away. Why do I do this to myself? There. And I need this, this, and that. And then my final three. There, there, there. Please tell me you can output to the front. Hooray! Now we have HDPE going at light speed into my network. Well, into a drawer that is then in my network. This key is definitely my key, where it is not where I need it to be. And I'm going to put it right back there and get pissed off at myself the next time I do it. Because that's just how I roll. You all can go away. Alright. So, that's that step. So now I need HDPE. 1, 2, 3. And put you in here for processing. Oh. That's a challenge. Because that one's set to automatically split them. And then that doesn't allow it to process right. So instead, I do need the other enriching chamber factory thingy. And I've apparently made a couple of them that I don't need, so one more won't hurt me at all. Can I fit you here without causing problems? No, I cannot. I don't think I can really fit it anywhere without causing problems. I wonder. No, that's not going to work at all. Okay. Harumph. Harumph and bother. I think I'm going to move this machine because I have not automated it, nor do I think I will automate it. Harumph and Tuesday, you say? Oh, okay. This was set like this because I was attempting to do something that I didn't end up doing. Interesting. I have not heard of that saying. That must be uniquely you. There you are. I was wondering when you were going to make some noise. Come on. Come on. Come here, dork. Come here, dork. Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty. Camera's light correction is not working very well right now. Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty time. And yet, he doesn't get to a position where I can pet him easily. Like, he fights it. He fights it so much, and yet he loves it. So basically, he's a cat, is what I'm saying. You know, dork. Damn it. Stop being a turd. Okay, so if I do these things, I do not need that or that. And instead I can do that and that. I think that works. Yeah, he likes the attention too. He's just very curious about when he wants it and when he thinks it's okay to get it. So I wonder about him sometimes. Okay, so now I can put this on off and that there. Okay. And you I can put to blue, red, off, and auto eject on. Okay. Mine is like that sometimes, but he's definitely on his own time, and there's nothing I can do about that. Alright, so that should be that. And this can go over here. Okay. And now he has decided that a plastic bag is his most prized possession. And he is fondling it kindly. Okay. So you are good. I have absolutely no idea what that says. I am sorry. I'm not as much of a man of the world as I thought I was. But thank you for the comment. Hello, kitty. For 2 liters of cranberry Sprite for $3. A, I didn't know cranberry Sprite was a thing. And B, that's a really good price. So congratulations. I have absolutely no idea what any of that says. It's a pretty looking language, though. Hi. Shush your face. Actually, frankly, I am amazed that all of my chat systems are actually drawing that properly. A lot of the times, those characters don't get drawn, but they work. I just can't read them, and I am sorry for that. Let's see, Osmium Compressor. I do still need you at some point or another. Where do I want you, Osmium Compressor? You can be the lone sheep hanging up here. And if and when I need you, I will forget that you are up there and be all upset at myself. Very nice. Ah, you are from Iraq. Well, welcome. Hope things are all going well on your side of the world. What the hell was I doing? I was doing something, and then I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so I did not want to auto-craft the reactors because I need to manually craft them. I need 64 of them, which means I need 64 frames. So let's start auto-crafting frames, shall we? So I need 54. That will take quite some time. I'm not entirely sure I can interpret what that says. Craft me all of the things and take forever doing it. Yes, that crafting job will be going for quite some time. Your corner of the world has crustaceans. I'm sure mine does too. But I don't actively seek them out, so I am relatively crustacean free. Aha. Well, if that is the question, I do not create mods. I play lots of mods. There are plenty of mods to be had in my corner of the world. $64. Okay, so. Bleh. Sinister node in the jar. Did I get that far? Did I totally space on what I was doing with that? Exanimus, Mortis, Tenebrae. Oh, that's right. Bees. Bees! I don't wanna. So let's see what else we have in the book to do. Because I just plain old don't wanna. Yeah, Louisiana's definitely a crustacean haven. Well, not necessarily haven, because they don't live very long. They get ate a lot. Let's see how the world grows. I guess I could summon some demons, but eh. The way the world feels is Thumbcraft. Changes is more demon summoning, which I don't want to do right now. Enhances. No, I don't. I really don't. Filter upgrade. Guess I could do that. 4 pumps for electric filter upgrades. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Do that down here. Alright. Pump. I can do some. Let's make all 4. 4 buckets. Okay, so 4 pumps. 4 pumps is good. Four pumps. Filter upgrade. Mana lens, gravity, ruins of winter. Oh. So I need to make cake. Hello, cat. Hello. Buckets. Yes, Mr. Kitty. Yes, Mr. Kitty. You are saying a whole lot of things that I can't understand. And if I'm reading that right, those are very similar things to say. I see an extra character or two in your second statement. Otherwise, it is nearly identical to your previous statement. But otherwise, I can't read them, so being able to identify that they are the same doesn't help anyone all that much. Cat. You are cat. Yes, you are cat. I agree. It's a cake. I has another cake. What do you want? What? Dork. He is literally just sitting there, as happy as can be, just meowing at me. Like, that's all he's doing, just meowing at me. What? What do you want from me? Oh my god, what do you want from me? Okay, so I has 4 cakes. That means I can make Ruins of Winter. Cake? Ruins of Winter. Oh, right, that's not the Rune of Winter crafting. Fine, I'll do it by hand. Cake. Snow. Wool, earth, water.
Yes. Come here.
Come here.
You stay. Right where you're at. Happy, comfy kitty. Stay.
Be good. Happy, comfy kitty, stay. Living rock. So 1. gonna have to do this that way. Alright. Okay. Dot, 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 dot. So I've got my 4 Ruins of Winter. Oh, okay. Let's make 3. Okay. And then, do I even have the filter upgrades already crafted? I do. But this is a crafting thing, isn't it? It is a crafting task, so I do need to make them by hand. Okay. One, 2, 3, and 4. Hooray! And it gives me a whole bunch of crap. Okay. All into the network with you. Go. There we go. Alright. So next up is that fusion solar neutron activator. Okay, so let's that go. Let's let that go for a bit.
You are being good, kitty. Being good, kitty.
Yay, there's my 6. Okay. 1. They don't stack, of course. And 7. Alright. And there goes Cat. And then he's going to be obnoxious again. I can almost guarantee it. And then they give me 6 more. Jesus, okay. So, apparently they want me to overkill this thing like mad. Alright, so next up is a Hallrum. I'm pretty sure I can't make this yet, but we'll see. Oh, it's just gold dust. Okay, I can do gold dust. Give me 4 gold dust. And I just need to put it into a machine that has coal in it. Which is one of these. No. Off. Give me my Hallrum. And I need a chemical diffuser. That's relatively easy. I only need 2. Okay. Cats. Alright. And then gas. Because for some reason it can't autocraft with gas. Alright, so I've made my chemical diffuser. That's good. Into the network with all of you, because I don't know if I even plan to use you. And then I need laser and laser amplifier. And so what do I need? BC laser. That can autocraft. Good. And then I need 2 tablets. Give me tablets. Give me tablets. You're crafting steel. Effectively, good. You're actually doing it. And then you gotta roll it. And there we go. Tablet and tablet. Laser. Hooray, laser. And then I need a laser amplifier, which requires a basic energy cube, all of which requires another tablet. Let's make some steel, shall we? Because steel is definitely something I do not have any more of. And a tablet. And laser amplifier. I have none of those things. Okay. I need steel plates and a diamond chip. Okay. Apparently. I need steel plates. Give me some. That steel production chain is nice. Alright. You go there. Laser amplifier. Crafting. Did. Okay. Then I need fusion reactor. Hooray! Never built a reactor before. How are we on steel frames? We're still scheduling 37 because we're still doing refined steel slow as all hell. There's no way to speed that up either. So maybe I wait on that part. Anything else I can be doing over here? My coat rack. No. Poor thing, I shall miss it. How you doing, Night Ninja? Let's make that induction thingy because it says I should make it. I have plenty of iron plates. Very nice. I need 16 tablets. Make me 16. Go. Do thing. I don't remember what a Tressum is. To the Googles! Oh, it's adorable. And you know, I should have remembered this because I'm an old school Forgotten Realms fan, and I remember that image. I just had forgotten what it was called. That was kind of weird. Huh. I guess this interaction with YouTube is a little bit different. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the weird leathery ones are kind of the traditional that I remember, but I do see plenty of other call-outs to other options. One of them looks like it has wings essentially made out of peacock feathers, one purely bat wings, one very feathery, one I don't even know what the hell that is. This one looks like it's got eagle wings. This one looks like a flying squirrel cat, and that's hilarious. I want it. I want it because it's adorable. Flying squirrel cat. Link got cut off. What? You're on Twitch. Check. There's two links. One of them should work. The second one that got sent is coming from YouTube, which is interpreting links funny. I don't know what the hell YouTube is doing. But yeah, the first one should be good. That one. And that's adorably hilarious. Or hilariously adorable. I don't know which is which. Oh, weird. Images actually show up on my screen. That's friggin' weird, and I kinda like it, but it's kinda weird. I'm not sure what to make of that. Or how to make it go away more quickly. Hey, it went away. Alright, I'm okay with that. I wonder if there's a setting specifically for images on how long they last. Nope, just an overall 30-second delay. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. So I should only post images myself if I want them to show up. Otherwise, I can show them. I can put them through Restream and they'll be fine. Does that work? That should work. Do the thing! Oh my god, it's adorable. I like it. Alright, let's make a bunch of induction casings. Oh, I need steel plates. I thought I needed iron plates. Okay, fine. Let's make a bunch of steel plates. I need 64. Let's make a bunch more. Go. Okay. I can dig it. Is it really a pet, though, if you don't even have it with you? I mean, I get it's more like a house pet kind of situation, but, like, D&D pets are meant to come with you and fight in battles and, you know, die and then cause everyone to go into extreme anguish and stuff. That kind of thing. Hurry up, steel plates. I'm being impatient. That makes sense. So yeah, this game goes. I'm currently in a lot of holding patterns, which is unfortunate, because that means that I'm probably going to need a lot more of off-stream work, or on-stream work that's going to be painfully boring. And I haven't decided how I want to tackle that yet. Alright, so I've got enough. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. Huh. Interesting. Induction port, induction cell. Okay. Induction port requires that. That's good. Induction cell requires 5 more tablets. Oh, I don't have lithium dust. Okay. Well, that's the end of that for now. Because I don't have lithium. Because I don't have the brine, which means I need 2 different thermal controller thingies set up. Which, you know, I keep saying I don't want to do these things, but I'm running into so many things I don't want to do anymore that I'm going to have to start doing them. Because, I mean, I've got these, which require the 2 thermal towers. So that's something I don't want to do. I've got these, which require waiting for a large crafting job. I've got this, which is fish breeding, which I don't want to do. I've got this, which is wormwood seeds, which I think of all of the things that I don't want to do, I don't want to do this the least. Or I do want to do it the most. Whatever. Either way, it's the least offensive to me. This one requires cobaltite, which requires some really janky automation with cobalt, which I don't want to do. This requires advanced witchery rituals, as does this, which I don't really want to do right now. This requires bee breeding of all things, which I really don't want to do. Then we've covered those. And then there's this that I haven't opened up yet. So, yeah, kind of running out of things to do. So how do I do this? Eldritch Epiphany. Crimson Rites. Yeah, I don't know how to use this yet. Or I don't know how to make it yet. And Portal, Demon Portal, Eldritch Portal I don't have the ability to make. Okay, so none of those are working. Yep, we don't have any info about Crimson yet. And that's this right here. And I'm pretty sure, under normal circumstances, I can't get this without finding a portal out in the world and then scanning it. So I don't know how to get that in this pack. Unless I just have to go more and more insane to get it, which is possible. Don't know what yet, but let's get that. More warp is best warp, I suppose, at this point. I'll get that, and I'll get that. I might just get all of the forbidden knowledge at this point, because I'm running out of ideas. Okay. Got that. I got those. I did do a lot of forbidden knowledge already because I needed to get my Eldritch Epiphany. But I know I skipped some. Apparently I didn't skip as many as I thought I did. Yeah, some of these things I just don't even know how to unlock. And I think they're like types of things where you have to scan a thing and then unlock a thing, but there's no hints anywhere in here. Like there's no hint that says, hey, you might want to scan a certain type of item and then you can get a thing. There's nothing like that. So I don't know how to unlock any of this stuff. Okay, there's some stuff I didn't get before. So much warp. Interesting. Okay. So got all of that junk. I don't even know why these need to be separate researches. Because, like, that's just silly. Let's see. Something is supposed to unlock over here, I think. because this required unlocking, but it doesn't appear to link to anything. Node manipulator, sure, why not? Apomancy, I've got it all. Ah, Dreamcatcher. Interesting. Nullifying damage from tainted creatures. Fascinating. I have a feeling I'm supposed to create a tainted biome at some point. But that seems kind of counterproductive to rebuilding the world. Okay. Here's a thing that we can get. There's things I haven't unlocked yet. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of crap I haven't unlocked yet. I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, it's like, you need to recreate the world. So how about you recreate the destructive forces of the world, too? Does a wall actually stop that, or would the wall have to be sunken as well? Like, I have never actually played all that much with the taint areas. Yeah, I was thinking if I do build a tainted biome, I would surround it with ethereal blooms and keep it fenced in that way instead. Because I think that would feel a little bit more natural and appropriate. Okay, I have unlocked all of the things that I think I am capable of unlocking. But I still don't have stuff. I do not know. I do not know at all. I have always avoided tainted areas and dealing with them, so I don't know for sure. I know nothing about that. That's fascinating. Oh, hey, Zambies. Hi, Zambies. Dead Zambies. Alright. Okay. What about Thaumcraft? Like, if you're talking about a ritual for Thaumcraft that involves killing witches, I don't know anything about that. I may like Thaumcraft, but I have not gotten too terribly far in it, nor have I delved into all of the different problems. Thaumcraft Taint is called Taint, like tainted biome, tainted lands, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've never really dealt with it much. Like, I've avoided the biomes. I typically avoid most of the warp-causing effects, so I don't even usually get the Eldritch Epiphany. So I never really deal with a lot of the darker stuff. I've only been to the other Thaumcraft dimension once, and it was interesting. Which mod is what from? The Taint is from base Thaumcraft. But if you're talking about a specific, like, mod item, I could look it up. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I remember that as a mechanic. I think silverwood trees can only do it if they have the node inside, because the node produces the whatchamacallit, the magical forest biome, and the nodes are considered pure, so they have the aspect that is required to actually bypass or to negate the tainted areas. So yes, that is definitely an option, as I could do a combination of ethereal blooms and trees to surround and encase the tainted biome. So if I have to make a taint biome, then that's what I will be doing. I just don't know if I want to do that. Should probably make a better sword and get some luck going on it. Now there's an idea. A floating chunk of tainted biome that I can keep completely segregated from everything else. The only problem that I can see with that is biomes are chunk wide, completely vertical up and down. So even if the island is floating up here, the area below it is still technically tainted area. But I can at least keep the dirt part from spreading. I just don't know about the biome. Like, does the biome itself spread? Because if that's the case, then the floating island would not entirely contain it. If it's just the dirt that spreads, then that's fine. But if the entire biome spreads without control, then that's not going to quite cut it. It'll look neat, for sure, so I might still consider doing that. But I just don't know for sure. Alright, now I'm just murdering things for lack of a better idea of what to do. And I just realized that it is past my bedtime, so I think I'm going to cut it here, because I am not progressing in any useful sense. And I'm mostly just waiting for stuff to happen, so this is going to take forever to finish cooking. I don't have any more charcoal, do I? I don't have any more charcoal. Well, that's a problem. What does the hoe of growth require? I need meto. And meto is from other hoes. Alright, can do that. Ew. Elementium shears would be easier. Not cheaper, but easier. Let's do that. So let's cook down some elementium shears. It's like the most expensive way to do this thing ever, but that's okay. Shard, thaumium hoe. Scan that quick. Jar for the meto. I need shards of light and dark. And I need the hoe in the middle. And I need great wood. Yes, silverwood trees do have a chance. And I do believe that every node that a silverwood tree produces is pure. So if I take a look at these, that's pure, 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 and way up here, pure. So the bottom line is that silverwood trees have a chance to make a node when they grow. And it's a pretty good chance. I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 75% or something like that. But the node that they do create will always be pure. So you don't have to worry about that. As long as you see a node, you're good. So if you don't get one, chop it down immediately and grow up a new one. Alright. I think I have everything I need. Oh dear. Suddenly, the sun doesn't like me all that much. And thus is the joy of playing with dark magic. Alright. But that's fine. I can continue my experiments in the light, in pain, all is well. So I have everything I need to make the Hoe of Growth go. Go faster? There we go. I don't even know what the sun scorn does, honestly. Maybe if I take off my armor? No? Okay. I don't know. Okay. So, Hoe of Growth. There's a reason I'm doing this, by the way. I'm not just randomly making a Hoe of Growth. I want one. Hey, now I'm on fire. I hope that does not set my house on fire, because that would be unfortunate. And I'm on fire again. I don't like this process. Okay, now I need to go back downstairs and grab that and that. Really? There we go. All of the charcoal. And just to make this a little bit easier for collection, and this is why I do everything manually. Ow, fire. Seriously, I have never, ever seen more than one node per tree. That would be amazing. Alright, so I've got a bunch of charcoal. Let's do one more. yeah, Feed the Beast is a really reputable source for that information. I think the only challenge is if it's a version situation, like certain versions of Thaumcraft have that setting in place. Feed the Beast is not always great on distinguishing version specific details like that. So that would be my only concern. Alright, so Hove Growth can go there, you can go back there, you can go back there. There. Okay. That makes sense. So 3-node trees have been seen, which is interesting. But yeah, the layer that is in the center that could potentially hold them is fairly long. I would be curious to see if I could ever get one of those, but growing those trees has been kind of tricky, and it's nearly impossible to get saplings for them. Like, you're lucky if you get one sapling out of a tree. So it's not a sustainable tree, let's put it that way. Alright, so I got my charcoal, and this thing is allowed to continue, which is good. How far are we? We've got 13 more to go. And I've got 37, so 13, 37, that's 50, so that means I need 14 more. Go. Alright. I mean, I can craft the saplings. Because the saplings are craftable in this. It's an expensive recipe, but it's not impossible. Especially not with the access to resources that I've got. So, if I need to, I can definitely make more. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think they overplayed the hand a little bit in making those saplings so rare. It's hard to say, because in a normal world, these trees will spawn normally. Rarely, but normally. So they will spawn, you can find more of them. But in any sort of skyblock situation, which this is essentially a skyblock, that becomes a much more of a challenge. Because you cannot rely on a single tree to give you a sapling back. So if you cut it down, you might end up losing it. I mean, to be fair, most skyblocks do have a method to get the sapling back, whether through crafting or, you know, random chance or whatever. So it's not usually a killer, but it is obnoxious to lose your last sapling and then have to go out into the world and try to find a new one. That's always been something I've hated. So, well. Anywho, I am going to call it a night here, though. I had that last epiphany of needing charcoal, so I had to get that done quick. So, I'm going to try to take care of some things between streams, but I might end up having to do the stuff I don't want to do on stream instead of saving you guys my embarrassment. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But, thank y'all for joining, and you guys have a good night and or day, whatever time it is for you, and I will see you next time. Bye!